Greetings and peace. It's Sereda here with your weekly reading. I hope you're doing wonderful, and I send you blessings and love and light. I'm not able to be on camera today. Again, I have 1 day off a week. I'm working 6 days a week, and I'm working some long hours. When I say long, I'm talking about all day, so when I get home, it's dark, and I have to have some time for myself. So I'm practicing my self-love as I give to the world. You know how balance is important and how much we talk about that in these readings, as everyone talks about balance and how important it is. So, if that's not sitting well with you, then hey, forgive me, but I'm doing the best that I can. And that's pretty much what I can do at this point, all right? So this month, this is a reading for this week, the 29th, until the 5th of December. This is a birthday month for some of us, and my birthday is coming up on the 16th, and so I'm extremely excited. I can't even believe that we're this far into the year. So with that being said, let me tell you about the decks that I'm using for this reading this week for you, okay? I'm using the Osho Zen Tarot deck, and then I'm also using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck as well. There's a lot of divine love in these cards, a lot of love in the air. And so let's dive right into your reading. And beyond that, if you'd like to work with me, my website is naturallyhighlife.com. My name is Sereda Dailey. You can find me on Instagram, but you can find all the links to work with me, to check out my course, Get Happy and Transform, and other things that I offer down in the links below. So let's get in here and do your reading, and let's tune in. So this week is a week of great importance, a great important week for insight that is coming. It's coming clear. It's coming together. The pieces are coming together. You're able to see the mystery as to why things have been the way they are this year and for years previously. It's a monumental time to get in contact, to get in touch with yourself, within yourself. We have the solstice coming up, the winter solstice every year. Important time to do a lot of inner work, inner self-reflection, to work on the parts of you that are unseen. And it is from the unseen that the seen is taken care of. So I find this to be a very important time, and that's the first insight that's coming up before I even really look at your cards, but the energy that I'm feeling around this week is talking about that. Also, love, and more love on different levels. It's a very sensual time also for some people, because everyone is experiencing love on many different levels. Those levels of love that people are feeling are taking place in various areas of their mind, body, and spirit. And in the body, there are some changes that have been met. And those changes that are happening, they are being either met with some sort of embrace, or some people are resisting the changes that are coming up. Either it's themselves resisting, ourselves are resisting, someone's resisting, or someone's embracing it. It is definitely a happy time for some people. You feel this optimism in the air, cosmically, planetary, coming together with other people. Otherwise, it could be a time when you're coming together and loving yourself more too. So your first card coming up is in the position of if you could choose. We have 6 cards total in this reading, and it's a 5-card layout, basically. Well, 5 cards in the reading, but then there's a 6 card for our overall overview card. So if you could choose, we've got well-deserved reward in this position. And this card is reversed. So the week is starting off with a little bit of resistance, maybe a few challenges, mental challenges, about what actions have to be taken. The number 9 card is here, coming to a close, coming to a decision, a cycle ending, a new cycle about to emerge. And frustrations could be happening right now, could be being experienced from someone, from yourself, from someone around you. I'm seeing that picture. And some people are pulling you into their whirlpool of stuff, or their whirlwind of chaos, or their changes, and they expect you to help them through their issues. And that could look many different ways. They could be just dumping their expectations off on you. They could be expecting you to feel the way they're feeling. And this is beyond just empathy, but they could be expecting that. And they feel like maybe they've done something for you, or you've done something for them. And because of that, something is expected. There's an expectation from someone. And it's the words within the context of love are coming up, my guides are saying. There's an expectation in terms of love. And there was a feeling at one time that some way that you may have been thinking was going to bring about a certain type of result. But it has not happened exactly that way. As we know, life is very funny that way. You'll feel like something should be one way, you want something to be a certain way, and then it just doesn't unfold exactly that way. But it does unfold in the way it's supposed to. And it comes together. It's going to come together this week for you. Because in terms of love, if you're feeling empowered, if you're feeling good, if you're feeling that there's something new to discover in terms of love, in terms of yourself, in terms of this life, then my guides are saying you're going to attract that goodness. Now, that doesn't mean that this person's going to come in and they're not going to have anything to work on. So that could be a part of this message this week here, starting off the week, that some people have come in. You may have met with someone. There's been something that you've taken into yourself, and you're like, wow, this could be good, but this would be nice, but there's a reward. But it's not going to look like the way that you expected it. There's cosmic support there. That's the message that they have for that first card that's there. And coming together with yourself and others is bringing about that. But you've got to stand in your truth. You've got to own that truth. And the questions that come up with this card are, how would you want things to end right now? And it's so funny. The position, the number 9 being on the card. This is also a energy too, where someone wants to literally go and be in a cloud of smoke, or they want to be in a cloud. They kind of want to be away from reality, because reality may hurt sometimes. But what lesson are you here to learn is what this is asking this week. Okay, so the way the week starts off is going to be different by the time it ends. It's going to be a good thing, definitely. Positive influences is the next position. And we have listen here. Number 2, listen. The High Priestess card in the tarot. Listen to your heart. Listen to your thoughts. Listen to what it is that you want, and stop pushing it down, and stop acting like it's not there. If it is something that is going to help you to live in your natural state of joy, which we are all beings of light, of joy, of peace. If it's going to help you to embrace that, if it's going to help you be all that you can be in that, then listen to that. Listen to those little hints, those subtle things. And it may be something that no one else can see, no one else is able to experience or enjoy but yourself, but it's for you. Listen to that. I don't see this so much as listening to others, but some people may think that you're not giving them your undivided attention. It's a busy time. Don't beat yourself up, and don't let others do it to you in any form or fashion, because it is what it is. Do the best that you can. Be honest, be true to you. The next card coming up is what is hidden. What is hidden? Coming together. The number 2 card. And this card coming up like this. Yeah, there are some people that want to be together. They want to come together. They want to share space. But maybe they're in relationships with other people. Maybe it's a forbidden love. Maybe it's something where you were connected to this person in another lifetime. Someone is getting caught up. That's the message I'm getting caught up, lacking in willpower, their heart, following their heart instead of their head. That energy. It's there's a way to work that energy for its positive, for its good. Maybe the person wants to be honest about what it is that they want. Maybe it's time to go ahead and have that talk, to have that uncomfortable conversation and really go there. In terms of work, also, this is showing a deep love for the work that you're doing. And it's a time to at least pinpoint a little bit about what that is, what it feels like, even if you don't have the words or the title for the type of position that is. It's a time to write it down, because you're coming into soon a new year. So you want to be able to direct your energy and to see those things that you want unfolding. And to do that, you've got to lend energy to it. You've got to lend a great deal of energy to it. Also, it's saying here that romance is on the top of the list, but finance is at the top of the list also. Someone really wanting the other person to come in and to take care of things. But the message here is that you have the power to choose. You have the power to make it happen in your own hands. Assistance may be needed, but you jump in there, get it started, and then the help, the assistance is going to show up. Do not worry what others have to offer or to bring to the table. Codependency, like deep messages of that with these 2 number 2 cards here. There's definitely a message of multiplicity and, a feeling of someone wanting to, they want to play, they want to just have fun and be lighthearted and free, and they're tired of struggling and being tied down to old paradigms that just are not working. Embrace that truth. Find out, feel where that's coming from without judgment. It's hidden, it's not seen by everyone, but it's time for it to come up. It's time for it to be revealed. It's time for you to be okay with that. It's time for you to discover what that is. And it's message here saying it's not like you have no idea, but maybe you just aren't allowing it, is the word. It's like running away from it. If I push this down, then it'll disappear. If I push this away, it'll just go away. But it's not. And it's causing a great deal of pain and heartbreak and things like that are spilling over into other areas of your life, your work, even the connection you may have with your children, your mate, your family, your friends, with yourself. Be honest with yourself, they're saying. Embrace that. Take a look at that. People may not feel comfortable with it, but why really put that much energy into caring so much? Because this life is a short one, right? Embrace that truth. Clarification. In the position of clarification, we have the number 20 Blossom card. And here we have a card which is talking about looking at your own manifestations, your own magic, and your own vision, and really appreciating the way that you see the magic in the world, the way that you see, the way that your mind works, embracing that and allowing it. It's full day, and it's reversed. So someone is definitely needing an answer here, a yes or no answer in terms of how they're going to flourish now that things are different. Now that they've found out this information, how do I flourish? What do I do with this? How do I make it work for me? And so this week, a message away, something very wise is going to come to the surface and show you something. And your answer will be there. Whether you choose to deal with it or not, or answer that call, is your choice, as always. But this is the beginning of new things. It's the beginning of something new that you're not used to. But I feel like you're like falling in love with it. Work on that solar plexus energy. Work on the sacral chakra energy. Two energies to really balance and work out, and to leave certain heavy things here in this year. Don't even take it to next year if you want to. They're saying, leave it behind. You don't even have to deal with that anymore. Look at it and then move on. The next message, the next card position is structure. In the position of structure, we have the number 6 Healing Begins card. And the questions this is asking is, in what area do you feel you can use more structure? And so when I see this, I'm seeing healing begins by you mentally choosing to move away from chaos, to move away from thinking negatively, to move away from inviting people into your life that are not really there to help heal you. They aren't really there to bring something to the table. In fact, some of these people may be taking more than they come to share and exchange. And that is causing an imbalance. That imbalance has already happened. And it's a message here that if you could bring more structure into your life in terms of your interactions with others and the way that you see others and the way that you see relationships, how would you do it? What are some things, what are like some steps you could take to change that, to shift it, to make it better? How can you speak more loving words? Even when people are acting crappy and, they just got this, what's the word? I had another word, but I'm not going to say it. But when they are cutting and not giving their best, right? How can you still express your joy, your love, and not hold back on the way that you feel? How can you still step into the place and speak your truth without feeling like you need to put your stuff on reverse, or that you need to restrict yourself? This is a coming out energy, and that coming out energy is still there. It's like really strong. It's colored that way at the beginning of the week. And as you awaken and open up and say, I'm going to be myself here, there, everywhere, you're getting a reward for that. You're getting the universe giving you something to show you that it's working. And what is that looking like right now? If you don't like what you see, then change that, shift it, focus on something else mentally. How can you begin to restructure your area of life which you use this area of healing? How can you shift and restructure your life in terms of love, so that way you can receive what you're giving out? And how can you give out something that you want to receive back? Are you giving out what you would want to receive back from other people? Or if you want to see more love in your life, then be that. If you don't know where to start with affirmations. I am the love that I seek. I am loving, kind, and wise. I am an amazing person. I am perfect just as I am. I am being the very best that I can be right now. I choose today to be a happy person. I choose to embrace this moment right now for what it is. And I know something good is going to come from it because it's happening right now. Affirmations, affirm it. Affirm what you want to see, all right? Now, how can you start? You can start with affirmations. That's one way, but there's many ways. So shift that thinking into being more harmonious. And that is showing that this week, pretty much, as you're going through the week, your thought process is going to be changed. We're in the month of December. You're doing inner work on yourself. You are a little bit more reflective. It's happening right now. It's really unavoidable. Even though there's a lot of shopping and holidays and all that stuff going on, right? Family interactions, people having all of these good times, and some people are a little sad. There still is things. There's something there to be grateful for. There's something that is happening at all times that you can see as a lesson. There's something to discover in this moment. What is that for you? What are you discovering about what you want about love with someone? And do you like it? Do you like what you see, or do you not? Do you want something different? Or are you content with the way things are? What would you like to see more of, and what would you like to see less of? Place your attention on what you want to see more of. As you focus on what you don't want, you'll get more of it. As you focus on what you do want, you'll get more of that. So I see you definitely rising above challenges that start off at the beginning of the week and coming out on top. And not really sinking down anyway too far into any sort of sadness or misery or depression, or just a feeling of being imbalanced a bit. Drink plenty of water, meditate, get some exercise in, breathe deeper. That's going to help. A lot of grief being released this year. Release it, let it go, leave it in the past. You've dug it up already, looked at it, and now you can move from it if that's something that you are dealing with or ready to do. Great work, the angels are saying. Great work. Work with Archangel Michael. Work with Archangel Uriel. Work with those angels. They say, you're doing a great job. It's all good. And work is coming. It's coming, they say. The last card, that is the overview card for the entire reading, or the overall guidance card we have, the awareness card. And as I'm looking at this, it's someone who, it's like they're facing their demons. They're facing their inner demons. They're facing that fear. And they're stepping out. They're ready for what is lying out there on the other side. So they're going to get something different. And there's something insightful that is like, man, I've been doing this way for years. This is why I've been getting this result. I've been acting like this. I've been functioning this way, eating these foods, doing this sort of thing that is either good for me or is not so good for me. And you know what? This is why. And there's a feeling this week overall of connecting the pieces. That we started the reading off with that energy, connecting the dots. What needs to stay? What needs to go? Why am I here? Why am I here at this time right now doing this? And feeling a deep deep gratitude is going to be happening overall. I feel that. They say grab like certain gemstones that resonate with you. Something for the heart. A great healing energy of the heart is the middle of the reading as I open my eyes up. The coming together card here is coming to terms with something. So grab your gemstone, grab your crystals or whatever, and visualize your heart just being open and being ready. And clear those chakras. Clear all the way from the top to the bottom. So as I get ready to go, we'll do a clearing of the chakras from the top to the bottom, because that's what's coming through, and then I'm going to let you go. And if you want to stay with me while we do this, it'll be beneficial. And it's beneficial enough to do it every single day. I do practice, work towards clearing my chakras every day, as open as I am myself. And as open as all of us are in some way, important to clear those chakras, all right? Starting with the crown chakra, say to yourself that your crown chakra is cleared and cleansed, and that you embrace what serves you and release what doesn't. Visualize a white light there at your crown chakra. Feel it. And then go to the next chakra, which is your third eye chakra. And as you do this, you can put your hands over the crown chakra, over your head. You can also put your hands over your third eye together. The next chakra, third eye chakra. I release energies that don't serve me anymore, and I embrace and infuse this area with healing and see indigo light at this chakra. Your heart chakra. Your throat chakra is next. The heart chakra really needs it. We're going with the throat chakra next. Excuse me. Hands over the throat chakra. I release whatever doesn't serve me, and I embrace and infuse my throat chakra with healing, loving light. See blue at this chakra. Your heart chakra, put your hands over that chakra. I release any energies that don't serve me. I release them. I embrace healing, loving energies at my heart center. See green light here. Hands over your solar plexus chakra. I release energies that don't serve me, and I release those energies, and I embrace healing, loving energies here at my solar plexus. See yellow light here. Hands over your navel or groin area, that whole area, solar plexus. Sacral chakra, I'm sorry. So you can put your hands at your groin area or just under your navel area and your groin area, like that area. Hands over that area. I release energies that don't serve me anymore. And I embrace and infuse this chakra with healing orange light and energies and frequencies. Thank you. Then put your hands at the back of your tailbone, at your root chakra, and release energies from here and embrace new energies here. So at the root chakra, we release energies that no longer serve, and we infuse and embrace and send healing, loving light frequencies to our root chakra, and we see the color that's red. And if I didn't say it for the chakra previous, the sacral chakra, you want to send the color orange there. And then you put your hands together and you feel yourself releasing energies that don't serve you from your chakras that are in your hands. So I release any energies that don't serve me anymore from my chakras that are in my hands, and I infuse my hands with healing, loving white light. And then you put your hands on your feet or over your feet, and you say, I release energies that don't serve me anymore, and I infuse the chakras that are in my feet with healing, loving white light. See a light that is clear, that is loving, rainbow colors. Just go from your crown all the way to your feet and say, it is done. Put your hands in namaste pose or prayer pose and say thank you if you're doing this. And take a deep breath. And thank you so much for doing this with me. But yeah, that new awareness is here for you. So embrace that. This is such a great time for all of us. And I'm so sorry I'm not able to be on camera, as I said. But if I had taken the time to get the lighting right in here, because it's a huge overcast, rain all day, it just was not working. So when it doesn't work, then do it a different way. That's what I say. Thank you so much. Check out my courses on my website, naturallyhighlife.com. Check out what I offer. If you want to get a reading with me, you want to work with me, let's build. And send me a message via voicemail on my website. You can use SpeakPipe, it's on the side of the page. My email is below. It is peaceismynature@gmail.com. Email me, let me know how you're doing. Join my mailing list on my website if you want to email me that way, because if you're on my mailing list, then you can send me a direct email. I love hearing from you guys when you let me know how you're doing, how your life's unfolding, and how you're integrating the lessons that are coming forth for you into your life. I really love to hear about it. So with that being said, I send you a great big hug, and just know that everything is unfolding as it should. And if you don't like it, then change it. Peace, love, and light to you. Sereda, closing out. All right. Thank you.